High school basketball is on the air here on Service Electric Cable TV. Good evening, everyone. Paul Garrity here with you from Mountaintop as the Comets of Crestwood take on the North Pocono Trojans out of the Lackawanna Conference. Should be a good one here tonight between two teams that use the same color scheme. Crestwood in the home whites here tonight with the red trim. North Pocono in the red jerseys with the white numbers and letters and the white trim. And the Comets have it first. Starting lineup for head coach Mark Atherton and the Crestwood Comets coming in with a record of 2-2 here early on in the 2024-25 season. Thought they might get a kickball there, but I'm not sure if any of the officials got a good view of it. Anyway, the starting lineup for Crestwood looks like this. Ryan Seckler is in the backcourt alongside senior guard Brady Gravera. In the front court, Jacob Fiesel, the senior, alongside Connor Wagaman, number 45, and the big guy who's been playing extremely well early on this year, Aiden Agapito, the junior, number 34 for Crestwood in white. He's been Crestwood's leading scorer in all 4 of their early season games. And the Comets turn it over on their first trip. Starting for North Pocono this evening, Josh Staples and Cole West, their top 2 offensive players, number 3 and number 11 respectively. Dylan O'Neill gets the start today, number 2, and the 2 big front court players, number 31 Evan Wolf and number 42 Cale Hafner. Go down, Wolf gets free. Second effort doesn't go, and Seckler comes away with the miss. Good opportunity for North Pocono, and Crestwood is going to get a foul on the other end. We'll send Jacob Fiesel to the free throw line. North Pocono 1-3 to start the season. 3 straight losses to open the year against Wyoming Valley Conference competition. Wow, Fiesel. Ball must have slipped out of his hands there. That missed the rim by quite a bit. Losses by North Pocono in their first 3 to Wyoming area, Dallas, and Pittston area, before coming out with their first win of the year against a pretty good team, Mid-Valley, the other night. Crestwood on the board first. It's 2-0. The usual man-to-man for head coach Mark Atherton and the Comets. As West has it, guarded by Gravera. Good defense there by Gravera to stay in front of the hard-to-guard West. Staples dribbles into trouble. Some good defensive intensity being shown here early by Crestwood in the opening minutes. Jeff West, the head coach of North Pocono in his first season. Staples launches and hits. Patient trip by the Trojans results in a Josh Staples 3, and the Trojans have their first lead. Seckler, little floater left baseline, drops home. A senior guard in his 3rd year as a starter puts Crestwood up 1. West powering in, sets up sets up Hafner for the deuce. Teams trading leads early. It's 5-4 North Pocono. Agapito catch and shoot off the heel. He can shoot it from out there, but he mostly wants to be down low. Hafner rejected. A couple of Crestwood players got a hand on that. 3 ball in the air from Gravera pops out, and the Trojans will slow it down. think North Pocono would want to be the team that would play more of a half-court game. Crestwood's really comfortable playing either style. They can run with you, but they can grind with you as well, as they did in their opening loss. Game was in the 40s as Scranton, the Knights, won it at the buzzer. Foul called here. It'll be our first, or check that, second of the game against Crestwood. Called against Connor Wagman, the junior. It sends Anthony Santinello to the free throw line. North Pocono does not go very deep into their bench, at least they haven't so far early in the year. Will play about 7 guys for the most part. Mark Atherton's been going maybe 8 deep. Second chance here off the free throw miss. Staples way off. Santinello comes up short. 6-4 North Pocono. Midway through period number 1. Paul Garrity here with you from Crestwood High School. Seckler leaned into that, misfired, and a foul called against Gravera on the rebound action. It's the second against Gravera. So Gio Barna will come on for the first time for Mark Atherton's Comets. Third foul of the game against Crestwood. It's a 3 from Evan Wolf. And North Pocono out quickly. They lead 9-4. Agapito with a jump stop, intercepted. Good anticipation by West. Attacking against Barna. Tough leader doesn't go. Hafner, the putback, doesn't go. And West, the third try. Crestwood getting out hustled on the boards on that trip down. And Cole West gives North Pocono an early 11-4 lead. 3:09 to play, opening quarter on Service Electric TV. We'll have the night off tomorrow night from high school basketball action, but we'll give you some exciting action here on Channel 9 and Channel 509. The Luzerne County Council meeting comes your way tomorrow evening right here. And then we'll be back on our basketball coverage Wednesday night, which should be one of the better games we see all year here on Service Electric. A boys game between Holy Cross. The Crusaders come down to Wilkes-Barre to take on Holy Redeemer. 11-4 North Pocono. First quarter action here. A foul against the Trojans. That'll go against Evan Wolf on the rebound. 3 fouls against each team here in the opening period. Wagaman tees up a triple try. Seckler saves it to Barna. And he'll get 2 free throws. Foul called against Anthony Maros, who just checked into the game on that last time out. One of 2 for Barna. Staples a little sloppy with it there. Got it knocked away from behind. Here's Barna. Comes up short. 2:30 to play, first quarter. That's a Trojan turnover. And a 30-second timeout called by North Pocono. 2:22 to play in the first. They lead Crestwood 11-5. Jack Rogers just into the game for the Comets, the sophomore forward. Stepped on the baseline, giving it back to North Pocono. 11-5 Trojans. Just over 2 minutes to play in the first. West. Down low, Wolf. Cross court, good ball movement. Maros lines up a triple try, not off the mark. Barna steamrolling to the paint, and he's fouled on the play. Josh Staples will pick up the personal. His first and the team's fifth. One of two again for Barna. 11-6 Trojans. West hurricaning through the paint. Help came to block the shot, but Hafner collects the loose change and scores. 13-6 North Pocono. Agapito took an extra step, and he's called for the travel. Wagaman to the Comet bench, Fiesel back on the floor. .110 to play, opening quarter. Taken away. A good hustle play there will send Agapito to the line. Now they're going to switch the shooter. This is Kel Edwards going to the free throw line. Edwards, part of the Crestwood JV team that got a 3-point victory tonight. Actually, they made it 4, I believe, with a free throw in the final couple seconds. It was a very entertaining JV game, won by Crestwood. Edwards drops home 1 of 2. It's 13-7 Trojans. Staples gets around Seckler. Got partially blocked, but Hafner again. He's been in the right spot at the right time, working hard down low. Cale Hafner has 6 first quarter points. It's the largest lead of the game for North Pocono. It's 15-7. Agapito, little 10-foot jumper. Agapito's has 16 points or more in each of Crestwood's first 4 contests. West at the buzzer, yes. And Crestwood continues to struggle throughout that first quarter, finishing off possessions with defensive rebounds. And after one, it's North Pocono 17, Crestwood 9. This is high school basketball on Service Electric TV. Mentioned that Holy Cross, Holy Redeemer game on Wednesday night. Boys game should be a really good one to watch. Also have games this week, Thursday, Friday, and then a doubleheader from Wyoming Seminary on Saturday. Girls game at 2:15, followed by a boys contest at 6 o'clock. Be at Wyoming Seminary tomorrow night as well for a girls game at 6 o'clock, or not tomorrow night, but Thursday night for a girls game at 6 o'clock. Sean Turk is in the game for North Pocono, number 23 in red. As Jeff West has gone now 8 deep into his roster. Pass tipped away and intercepted. An unforced turnover there. We'll give it back to North Pocono. Tough fadeaway from Staples. And a foul on the rebound. First foul in the period against North Pocono. Second, or check that, the first against Cale Hafner. Edwards misfires on the strong side, rebound to Fiesel. Easy deuce for Jacob Fiesel. Crestwood starts the second quarter strong. They get the first bucket. They trail North Pocono by 6 and a timeout on the floor. Back at Wyoming Seminary, or actually there for the first time this season on Thursday night, as the Seminary girls take on Mid-Valley for a 6 o'clock tip-off. Then Friday night, we'll have another early game at Wyoming Seminary as the Wyoming Seminary boys take on Wyoming Valley West at 6 o'clock. And then that girls-boys doubleheader from the Blue Knights gym on Saturday, starting at 2:15. So Thursday through Saturday, we have 4 Wyoming Seminary games for you in a span of 3 days. Trojans, baseline jumper goes down from Santinello. That's his first field goal. 19-11 Trojans. Seckler off the bounce feed from Fiesel. Rhythm three-point shot from Seckler. That's his second basket of the game. First three-point shot of the half for the Comets. And they trail by 5. Staples has it knocked away by Seckler. Down after it. .554 to play first half. Hafner off a nice look for Santinello, who missed off the window. Agapito, a little floater, came up short. He's not gotten involved as much as Mark Atherton would like. Gets the block there. How about another for Aiden Agapito? Now filling the lane. Dumps it down for Gravera. Aiden Agapito doing it on both ends on that trip. Crestwood bench loves it. Crestwood within 3 now. Amping up the defensive intensity. Staples almost traveled. It's a turnover. Fiesel. Blocked, but a foul's called. Comets turning defense into offense in the last couple of minutes. Second foul of the game against Evan Wolf sends Fiesel to the line. He has not looked comfortable at the free throw line tonight. Looks like he's fighting it a little bit mentally. Edwards to the Crestwood bench. Tommy Biscotti is on for the first time, number 31 in white. Crestwood just 3 for 10 from the free throw line. And that's been an issue for them so far this season. We're going to get Seckler for a foul away from the ball. Holding against Staples, that's his first. 4:41 to play first half, and a steal by Fiesel. Those long arms. Wolf is back, and Gravera lays it in. Comets continues to get points off turnovers here in this second quarter. They're within 1. Staples free to fire for 3. And a loose ball foul called against Hafner for North Pocono. That's his second. So the fouls starting to pile up a little bit for both teams. Some key players already with 2. Barna back on the floor for Mark Atherton and the Comets. Seckler tees it up, doesn't get it. The Trojans will slow it down. Just under 4 to play first half, 19-18. North Pocono with the lead. They've led by as many as 8 in this first half. Crestwood's last lead came at 4-3. Staples turns it over out of the trap. Barna speeding the other way. Throws it in reverse. Crestwood. A big second quarter from Mark Atherton's Comets. And they've wrestled the lead back from North Pocono. It's 20-19 here on Service Electric TV. Mentioning the games here coming up here on Channel 9 and Channel 509 in HD. Games Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday night, and then the doubleheader on Saturday starting at 2:15 with the 6 o'clock nightcap. We'll have 4 games on the air as well next week before we head into the Christmas break. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Our coverage continues next week, and we even have one more game after that before Christmas, a doubleheader on Monday the 23rd, including some bagels and basketball that day with an 11 a.m. tip on Monday the 23rd. 20-19 Crestwood, and there's a foul here against Wagaman. That's his second. West, nice look underneath for Hafner. Had to fire that in there. Hafner couldn't get the little 4-footer to go. Stays with the Trojans. Fiesel back in as Wagaman goes to the bench with those 2 fouls. Staples, tough mid-range over the contest of Bacati. Trojans been really silenced offensively in this quarter. Seckler, behind an Agapito screen, drills the triple. All Crestwood here in this second period. 8 first-half points for Ryan Seckler, approaching his season high. And a foul given here against Barna. It's the 4th against Crestwood in the period. Actually, that's their 3rd. Hafner goes to the North Pocono bench. Maros back on the floor. Knocked away, and it'll stay here. And a foul here against Barna, holding. Holding there against West. That's the 4th against the Comets in the period. Barna to the Comet bench with 2. Toe on the line there for Maros. Now Agapito pushes the pace. Deflected off the official's leg, but the official was out of bounds, so that's the correct call. Good job by Steve Scammer, our 3-man officiating crew tonight, very experienced crew. John Layton, Steve Scammer, and Kevin Keys. Contested shot there from West, and a foul on the second chance. Will go against Biscotti. So Dylan O'Neill to the free throw line. This to get back within 2. 1:33 to play first half. Neither team has shot free throws well. Agapito beats his man off the dribble and scores. and a delay of game warning called against Agapito. After that basket, just a warning. Second field goal of the game for the junior. 25-20 Comets. 1:12 to play first half. There's the North Pocono totally out of sync right now against this Crestwood man-to-man. Biscotti back to the bench. Jack Rogers returns for Crestwood. Agapito down low, muscles up, got it, plus the foul. Crestwood is on a 21-5 run, and they lead 27-20. That's another North Pocono turnover. Trojans look sharp in the first quarter, took care of the basketball very well. We're missing some shots, but got a lot of offensive rebounds. And now the Crestwoods cleaned up the defensive backboards. They're just dominating this game. Seckler on the putback. First man of the game in double figures. Seckler has 10. Staples free underneath. And a badly needed bucket for the Trojans. It's 30-22. 12 seconds in the period. Both teams in the bonus. 6 seconds in the half. Agapito from way downtown. Halftime here in Mountaintop. North Pocono played a good first 8 minutes. But Crestwood, just an overwhelming second quarter. A 21-5 run, the key, and Crestwood leads it at the break 30-22. We're going to take about a 10-minute break. Second half action comes next. You're watching live coverage of high school basketball here on Service Electric TV. Paul Garrity back here in Mountaintop as Crestwood used a 21-5 run in the second quarter to take an 8-point lead over North Pocono as we start second half action. 30-22 is the Comet lead. Crestwood dressed in white. North Pocono, the Trojans, 1-3 to start the year. They're in red. Leading scorers in the first half, Ryan Seckler for Crestwood had 10. Dylan O'Neill, the high archer, makes it 30-24. North Pocono really spread out their scoring in the first half. Cale Hafner had 6. He was the high man for Jeff West's team. Pass out of the reach of Agapito, but taken right back by Seckler. Here's Fiesel one-on-one the other way. Jacob Fiesel, his third basket of the game, and it's 32-24 Comets. O'Neill got free as Wagaman slipped and fell, but missed in close. Seckler, not that time, and a good strong weak side rebound from Cole West. Three-point shot launched and knocked down. Evan Wolf, his second basket, both from behind the arc. 32-27, Crestwood. 2 minutes gone by here in the third. Fiesel with a hand in his face, and the rebound ripped down by Hefner. Bad pass there, ends up in the hands of Wagaman. Seckler gets free off the overplay. North Pocono dodges a bullet there. Out of bounds, last touch by the Trojans. Giveaway there with 5:33 to play, third quarter. Timeout called by Mark Atherton and the Comets. It's Crestwood 32, North Pocono 27 here on Service Electric TV. Crestwood got a strong third quarter in their last game against West Scranton, outscoring the Invaders 20-8 in the third quarter of that game to come out with a 5-point win, improved to 2-2 on the year. Tonight, it was a huge second quarter for Crestwood that has them out in front by 5. Crestwood outscored the Trojans 22-5 in the second period, taking an 8-point halftime lead. The lead is now 5, and that's a double dribble called against Staples. Wagaman and Gravera go to the bench, replaced by Barna and Edwards. A number of players in this game have 2 fouls for both teams, but nobody has 3. West gets around Edwards, steamrolls into Agapito, and draws the foul. First foul against Crestwood's leading scorer, junior Aiden Agapito. North Pocono is 2 for 4 from the free throw line in the first quarter. Or first half, I should say. 6 points now for their leading scorer coming into the game, Cole West. It's 32-29, Comets. Barna in a straitjacket. Gets it up top for Seckler. Comets recycle the offense, 4:30 to play, third quarter. Barna, clean look, book it for Gio Barna. Third three-point shot of the game for Crestwood. It's 35-29. And a steal by Seckler. West is back. Plays good defense without fouling. Third crack, how about a fourth? And Seckler gets it to go. 37-29. North Pocono had it down to 3, but now 5 quick points from the Comets. And a tie-up. First one of those we've seen in this game. Possession arrow to North Pocono. Jack Rogers comes back in as Kel Edwards hobbles over to the Crestwood bench. Wolf off target with that. A good rebound by Agapito. Seckler tried to fire one down in there. Here's Barna for three. Nice look underneath, and Rogers the finish with the left hand. 8-0 or 7-0 run by Crestwood. 4 different players have made baskets already for the Comets in the first 5 minutes of the half. Knocked away by Agapito. Freight train running down the lane. Lost the handle on the way up. Rogers couldn't get the putback. Comets by 10. West misses the runner. Putback from Wolf. 39-31, Comets. 2:33 to play, third quarter. Agapito fouled. West got a piece of the arm. Agapito now 2 for 2 from the stripe. Crestwood as a team, though, just 4, make that 5 for 12. Comets pulling away. They have a 10-point lead. 2:15 to play in the third. O'Neal exploding to the rack. And the seas parted. Dylan O'Neal, who is not counted on for a ton of scoring for the Trojans, has 5 points. 41-33 Crestwood. Agapito, baseline J. And amidst the clutter, Rogers took a hard fall right on his back. And I think they're going to call a foul against the Trojans. Called against Wolf, that's his third. Agapito off the pump fake, and a foul called before the shot. That's Hafner's third. So the 2 starting forwards for North Pocono, both with 3. Seckler going for somewhat of a knockout blow, comes up empty. West for 3. Cole West dials up a triple. 4th 3-point shot of the game for North Pocono. And the lead down to 5. Still a minute 15 to play in the quarter. Agapito in traffic, lost the handle. 5 straight by North Pocono after Crestwood had expanded to a 10-point lead. .45 seconds to play, third period. It was an 8-point Crestwood lead at the halftime break. Staples from way outside. And Crestwood couldn't secure the rebound. Anthony Maros back in for the Trojans. Biscotti back in the game for Crestwood. O'Neal lines one up. West missed that one. Multiple cracks at it. Barna bulldozing in and draws the foul. Third trip to the line for Barna tonight. Made 1 of 2 in each of his first trips. One more for Gio Barna. Spins out. Barna down, shaken up behind the play. 5-on-4 for North Pocono. 2 seconds left in the quarter. Staples blocked by Agapito. So they'll check on Gio Barna. Might have turned an ankle, maybe a cramp. Score after 3 is Crestwood 41 and North Pocono 36. Should be a fun fourth quarter. You're watching high school basketball here on Service Electric TV. Paul Garrity back with you tonight at Crestwood High School. We'll have the Luzerne County Council meeting on the air tomorrow night here on Channel 9. And then basketball on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and a doubleheader Saturday. Wednesday night, we'll have a battle of Catholic schools between Holy Cross and Holy Redeemer. A 7:15 start Wednesday night, and a boys game here on Channel 9. And then Thursday night, Wyoming Seminary girls at 6 o'clock take on Mid-Valley. 41-36, Crestwood leads North Pocono as we start the fourth. Crestwood in the whites, North Pocono in the red. Kel Edwards lost his footing and called for traveling. Mark Atherton can't believe it. And a steal by Edwards. Trying to rebound from that turnover. Stripped away. Still 41-36. Josh Staples has struggled from the field tonight. Just 5 points for one of North Pocono's 2 top offensive weapons. And West draws the foul here. Cole West is one of the only players to shoot free throws well tonight. He's now 4 for 4. It's 41-38. 7 straight points now by North Pocono to get back within 3, and now a tie-up. with 6:58 to play, and the arrow favors North Pocono. Man-to-man the whole way for both teams. Actually, North Pocono played a little bit of zone at the end of the first half, just for maybe a possession or two. West barreling in, offensive foul. Seckler stood in there to take it. That's the third against West. Wagaman returns for the Comets, replacing Fiesel. Edwards launches and hits. Big shot by Kel Edwards ends the 7-0 run by North Pocono. It's 44-38 Crestwood. Staples has it tipped away, and those long arms of Agapito continue to give North Pocono trouble on that end. Seckler picks up the cheapie. Second foul against the Comets in the fourth quarter. Just the second against Ryan Seckler. Hafner muscling in, misses with the left. Second effort, gets the bounce. First basket since the first quarter for Cale Hafner. He's got 8 points, it's 44-40. Edwards pulls the trigger. Doesn't go, but the long rebound keeps it with Crestwood. And Agapito got rooted out of there, and the foul's called. It's on Staples. That's his third. So now 4 of the 5 North Pocono starters have picked up 3 personals. We've got 5:04 to play. Edwards launches again. Seckler, the quick hands, and the loose ball foul whistled. That'll be 4 on Cole West. Team foul number 3. West will remain on the floor with those 4 personals. Trojans now go zone, maybe to protect West a little bit. Come up with a steal. Good hustle there by O'Neal. 4-point game, North Pocono trying to cut into that. Tipped away and a Trojan turnover. Gravera, active defensively. 4:13 to play. Gravera, yes! He was standing in that spot, he wanted that, and Seckler put it right on him. 4:06 to play, fourth quarter. North Pocono had closed to within a bucket, but it's now 7, 47-40 Crestwood on Service Electric TV. Crestwood trying to get above 500 for the first time this season in this young campaign. Split their first 4 games. Wins against Hanover area and West Scranton. Losses against 2 quality teams, Scranton and Shamokin. North Pocono trying to avoid falling to 1-4. Lone win came against Mid-Valley in their last game. Trying to drop to 0-4 against Wyoming Valley Conference teams this year. It's 47-40. Trojans have the basketball. They trail Crestwood. And even 4 minutes to play in the 4th. Cole West, number 11 in red for North Pocono. He's their leading scorer this season. He has 4 fouls. Dangerous pass there. Don't know that Wolf needed to do that. Tried to throw it off the leg of the Crestwood player. And it ends up in a Crestwood possession. Agapito challenged at the rim and the foul's called. That's the 4th against Evan Wolf. Agapito's 3 for 3 from the stripe tonight. 9 points in the game for the junior. Will likely finish with his lowest point total of the season. He's had at least 16 in each of Crestwood's first 4 games. Now in double figures here with 10. 48-40 Crestwood. 3:32 to play. Entry to Hafner, offensive foul. And Agapito might have sold that a little bit. But Hafner definitely lowered the shoulder and backed in, and that's 4 now against Cale Hafner. So arguably North Pocono's 3 best players, all with 4 fouls. A little bit of a tough situation for Jeff West, the Trojan coach. He would love to come with some full court pressure here with his team trailing by 8, but with all the foul trouble, it's a little bit tough to do. Comets will take the air out of the ball now with this 8-point cushion. Agapito knifing through. Good no call there. He just lost that ball. He wanted a foul, but no, he lost that on the way up. 3:04 to play. Timeout Crestwood. .245 to play, 4th quarter. Comets trying to hang on to improve to 3-2. They lead North Pocono by 8. Good turnout from the North Pocono cheerleading squad. Good to see a team bring their cheerleaders on the road. That does not happen enough. It seems like teams have gotten away from that in recent years. And it's just, a lot of games don't have as much atmosphere as they should. And I think part of the reason for that is the teams aren't traveling their cheerleaders. So credit to North Pocono for bringing the girls down. Giving a big game atmosphere here in Mountaintop tonight between two teams that expect to do some things this year. 48-40, Crestwood leads it, 2:34 to play. Comet basketball. Crestwood is in the bonus, and there's a travel there against Seckler. So the Trojans will have to do that a couple more times. Need to get them a couple more takeaways. 2:19 to play. Crestwood on their end still has 2 fouls to give. Wolf steamrolling to the basket, draws the foul. Called on Fiesel, somehow just his first. Third against the team. Eight points tonight for Evan Wolf. This is his first trip to the stripe. Can't afford to miss free throws in this spot. Down 8, 2:08 to play. Crestwood will not shoot unless it's a layup, most likely. You can tell that Crestwood works on this quite a bit. They're always good at this aspect of the game, protecting leads late. Edwards attacking the rack. Kel Edwards with 6 off the bench, and it's back up to a double-figure lead at 10. 90 seconds to play. Desperation time now for North Pocono. O'Neal drops it off. Offensive foul. And it's Seckler again. Second charge he's taken in this fourth quarter. Timeout Trojans. Crestwood in command. They lead by 10 with 1:22 to play. Paul Garrity back here with you at Mountaintop. One more reminder, we'll have the Luzerne County Council meeting tomorrow night here on Channel 9. Then we'll have live basketball Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then a doubleheader Saturday. Saturday's doubleheader starts at 2:15. Wyoming Seminary girls at 2:15, followed by the Blue Knight boys at 6. Wednesday night, I think, is the highlight of the week. Two of the better teams in our area in the boys' side, Holy Cross and Holy Redeemer. 7 o'clock start on Wednesday night. Crestwood by 10 with 1:18 to play. Agapito finds or Edwards, I should say, down low. And it'll be 2 free throws. The 5th foul against Hafner. Maros comes back on, replacing him. Edwards gave the Comets a spark off the bench tonight. 7 of his 8 points since halftime. Biggest lead of the game at 12. 1:14 to play. And a foul given, not what Mark Atherton wanted. With a 12-point lead with a minute to play. That's their last foul to give. West attacking the lane. Tough take from Cole West. 52-42. The Comet giveaway in the backcourt. Don't go anywhere. Another West bucket. The lead is 8. 50 seconds to play. Near turnover there. And a foul called with 44 seconds on the clock. So it sends Tommy Biscotti to the free throw line for the first time. Nice smooth left-handed stroke. Comets now 9 for 19 from the line. Nine-point lead, 35 seconds in the game. North Pocono needs to start jacking up some threes, and that's not going to do it. Crestwood's going to improve to 3-2. .26 seconds left. Crestwood playing keep away, and the foul finally given with 15 ticks on the clock. Good win for Crestwood tonight. They trailed by 8 in the first quarter. And a 22-5 second quarter, the difference. As North Pocono will drop their 4th game in their first 5. .14 for Seckler tonight. He did a lot of his work, though, on the defensive end. Got a number of deflections and steals. West hangs and hits. And North Pocono will give the foul with 4.7 seconds left in a 9-point game. Stat padding time for Seckler. Best free throw shooter on Crestwood's team. That spins out, 10-point game. No basket. 10-point game is how it ends. Final score from Mountaintop. Crestwood 56 and North Pocono 46. Comets improved to 3-2 on the year, and the Trojans drop to 1-4. One more reminder, our coverage continues Wednesday night, 7 o'clock start. A boys contest between Holy Cross and Holy Redeemer. One of the better games we'll have for you all season. We'll be on the air Wednesday night for that. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. I'm Paul Garrity. Enjoy the rest of your Monday night.